Hi, so we're just going to have a quick look at apps. So I'm still on here from the previous one where we were looking at the cash flow. But apps on QuickBooks, if you go to apps.com, this will bring up all the QuickBooks apps that you can get. Okay, so if you go down here, now there's popular ones, and I will just go through a few ones that I recommend. So Receipt Bank is one that I would recommend. This takes your supplier bills and you can email them in or snap them with your phone or scan them in, and it will extract the data, supplier, amount, VAT if you've got it, and also kind of it will recognise the category. So for example, if you've got something that's always advertising, you can set that up so it automatically goes through every time straight away. Okay, you've also got T-sheets, which is for time tracking. So this can go into your payroll, or if you've got more advanced needs than the QuickBooks timesheets for billing customers, you can use T-sheets. T-sheets is actually owned by QuickBooks now, so it's one of the most popular time tracking apps that you've got on there. If we're just scrolling down, Float is quite good for cash flow. If you need more advanced cash flow than the QuickBooks one, that's also quite good. It's a bit on the pricey side, so unless you need it, it's probably not kind of an early one there. If we go through here, we can look at free apps. Okay, so PayPal, things like that. There's not really kind of much online payments to connect with Stripe, things like that. I haven't got experience of a lot of these ones, so I couldn't say I'd recommend any of them in particular. If we click on trending, again, it's got Receipt Bank. Live Plan's more American, so again, it's not a massive one that I would kind of look at. A lot of these are for bigger companies, so I wouldn't say that you necessarily need these. But they've got lots of different things. So, for example, you can click on to calculate quotes. There's a lot of different types of quoting software here that will connect with QuickBooks. Quotient, I've heard, is a very good one. I haven't got any experience of it particularly, but I know that it is. And for analytical things, again, there's lots of different ones. Fathom, I've heard, is good. Float is more for cash flow, so it's not really a kind of a historical reporting tool. In regards to taxes, I probably would say you're best speaking to a professional on that one, so I wouldn't kind of go on there. Receiving payments wise, there's a lot of different ones on here. QuickBooks has got its own link to go cardless, so you don't need to worry about that. But things like the Stripe, things like that on there. Send invoices, there's particular ones that you can connect with. But QuickBooks' own invoicing is quite good, so I wouldn't worry too much on that one. Managing customers, again, there's a lot of CRM softwares that connect into QuickBooks here. I haven't really got any particular experience for any of these, but I have heard that Method and Slightly are good, but again, they are a bit on the expensive side. Last of all, if we just have a quick look at managing projects, there was quite a few different ones here. I'm just having a look. I haven't really heard of ServiceMate is good, but again, expensive. Carbon's a lot cheaper. But that's it really. There's not kind of main ones. I would say Receipt Bank, T-sheets, and potentially Float, if you're into it, is probably the best ones on there. But feel free to have a chat with me and we can go through some of them. Thank you very much.